As an innovation strategist, I do a range of things at Autodesk. The most germane thing for this conference is I've been working on something called the Innovation Genome Project for about 5 years, and at a very top level. We wanted to create innovation techniques, not what I call innovation poetry, blah, 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 innovation. It's like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 innovation, wah, wah, wah. We wanted to get past just talking about innovation. The reality, I think, for most companies in the world, and I deal with people from all over the world, is there's a lot of talk about it, but not a lot of action. Mark Twain once said, everybody complains about the weather, nobody does anything about it. Innovation is the same thing. Everyone talks about innovation. People really don't innovate that much. So then the question is why? One of the answers to that, I think, is, I call it the spear / bow and arrow metaphor. Basically, you know, back in the tribal zones, if the spear was the state of the art, and I run my tribe because I'm good at the spear and you too, are we going to look for the bow and arrow? No. The minute the next thing comes, and it is better, but no, that's, I don't know, the new thing, I have less power and knowledge about it. So corporate executives, and especially CEOs, if they rose to the top with X, they don't even want to see Y. They have to say, of course I like innovation, but then when poor SVP comes into the office, I have an innovation, he gets corporate killed. Boom, right? Because you're essentially diminishing the power of the leader, and that happens at all different levels. So I think what you have to do, and I think this is where Harvest Summit can come in, part of what you have to do is change the mindset and the perspectives of the people saying no. And how do you do that? You do it in two ways. You say, well, if we innovate, we're going to beat the competition. If we innovate, we're going to help our customers. And if we innovate, we're going to help our own careers. You have to get them out of the fear zone. And that's why, in part, I'm excited about this because, you know, at a good conference, yeah, you leave your corporate environment that you know all the politics and all like the weirdos and the great people and all the dynamics, and that's your mindset. And you come here and you get bashed with all these great conversations. It gives you what I would call positive disorientation.